Hey everybody, today I'm proud to announce that the Cube Computer MidTower Deluxe will be getting a hardware upgrade today. Over the past 2 years, the Generation 4 MidTower Deluxe has not quite been what I've wanted it to be. Back in late 2008, I was on a tight budget, and the Generation 3 MidTower Deluxe, the motherboard in it was beginning to fail. So I had to replace my motherboard with something sufficient to get me through. So I went with an AM2 based motherboard. It's an ECS Enforce 9M-A, really basic motherboard. No really good features for overclocking. It has RAID, yeah, that's a good thing about it. It has hybrid SLI, but I don't do NVIDIA for graphics. Decent basic board, but not designed for high-end use. So, now that I had sufficient funds and found some good stuff on sale on Newegg.com, I finally decided to go ahead and get the MidTower Deluxe and upgrade to what I want it to be. Here we have a package from Newegg.com. Let's go ahead and unbox our components. Okay. First up, our new motherboard. This is an MSI 870A G54. It's like an AM3 motherboard, military class, top quality components. It has IC choke, high C cap, solid cap. It has capability of unlocking CPU cores, SATA 6 gig and USB 3.0, and auto overclock Genie. This here is our memory, which we'll get to that last. Here's our new CPU. It's a Phenom 2 965 Black Edition, quad core. Retail. Kind of like the AMD retail boxes, they're pretty cool. And last but not least, our memory. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. We have 4 gigabytes of G.Skill Ripjaws DDR3 1600 RAM. Pretty good looking heat spreaders on those RAM modules, don't you think? Our friend Tim has memory that's similar to this. Like I said, this is 4 gigabytes. This is the dual channel kit. Later on, I'm going to upgrade it to 8 gigabytes. Probably be after December, sometime in the spring. We'll see. Alright, that's the 3 components I ordered. The motherboard, the memory, and our CPU. Now let's go ahead and unbox our CPU. And of course, the retail processors come with a cooler, which I won't be using the core. And AMD has changed a little bit in terms of how they package their stuff. Here's our CPU itself, and now they include the sticker with the same package as the processor. Used to be they put it inside the manual. This is your user manual. And last but not least, our cooler. Let's see if they changed the coolers or not. This isn't the first time I've unboxed a 965. Let's see if they changed the coolers. Same cooler, more or less. Just missing the A and B sticker. Kind of unusual. Normally they have an A and B sticker here. Basically the same cooler. Which, under extreme heat, this cooler does get quite loud. That's why I'm not really crazy about these retail coolers that come with the CPUs. Go and have a close look here at our CPU. Of course, right now I'm not going to unpackage it because of the pins are fragile. Let's look at the heat spreader. Now we're going to unbox the motherboard. Here's a driver's utility CD. Quick install guide. Some information about SPDIF out connection. The digital audio. And the MSI BIOS code on lock technology. All in Chinese on this side. Yeah, here's something that's a little more familiar. It's English. Pretty basic. Gigabytes include more accessories than this. We have our IDE cable, one SATA power adapter cable, and one SATA cable. Gigabytes, usually their high motherboards include 4 SATA cables, 1 or 2 with this one IDE, and usually 1 or 2 power adapters for SATA that have 2 that are more or less a Y adapters. But it's still a pretty decent board. Control center. Manual for the software that you can use in Windows to do overclocking and all that kind of stuff. And of course, the user manual. And here's the IO shield plate. I'm kind of surprised. This motherboard has a serial port on the back. And last but not least, the motherboard itself. Let's go ahead and have a look here. Go ahead and remove the tape here. This is really nice. Very nice looking motherboard. Like the black and the blue. Very, very nice motherboard. Military class. Can't wait to get this motherboard in the system. Which I have an aftermarket Zalman cooler on a different motherboard somewhere. I just gotta go find it. And I'm probably gonna switch that cooler onto this motherboard, because I'm not very crazy about the stock cooler. It's sufficient, but looks a little basic to me. I don't know. Keep looking here. We have lossless audio, which I believe is Blu-ray quality audio. And here we have our button for overclocking, and we have an OC dial. It's pretty neat. You can adjust your frequency just by turning this knob. I find that pretty cool. You can also do it within the BIOS as well. Alright, that's the components for the MidTower Deluxe, which is, of course, this machine right here. Have one last look at what's currently in it. Any questions or comments? Let me know.